Now, one of the reasons Bailey is so upset with her mother is that when she tried to meet Jasmine, her mother very responsibly put a stop to the trip. Take a look.
I decided that I needed to go visit Jasmine, so I drive 14 hours and I stopped for 4 hours in her hometown.
Bailey drove from Texas to Georgia with just her dog in the car.
On my way to Georgia, I left Jasmine a message on a bench at a national park, and then I also left her a couple of messages in a gas station on the wall.
After 2 days of her being gone, her father and I agreed that he would go get her. When he found her, he said that Bailey had spilled milk in her car, she'd been sleeping with the windows open, and her dog had been sick in the car. Bailey wanted to move to Georgia, and she only had $10 to her name. Bailey refused to come home.
My dad and his girlfriend pretended to be nice to me. And when I let my guard down, I am flipped and thrown into a chokehold and restrained. I fought like hell. My bra came unhooked. And he was like, if you don't comply, I'm dropping your dog off on the side of the road. And I had 9-1, and I had one more one to get. And he grabbed it, and he was like, do you want me to drop her off? And I was like, no, I promise I won't do anything. He was like, exactly.
When Bailey got home, we were making doctor's appointments for her. We took away the car, and within 2 days of being home, she tried to leave again.
I want to be with Jasmine. I just don't want to have this subliminal love anymore. It is so exhausting. My brain is fried. I need to meet her face to face.
So she drove, what, 14 hours?
Yes, straight.
To get there. And you got her, you stopped it and got her back. And of course, she sends a message to Jasmine and says, I'm here if you want to meet me.
Correct.
And Jasmine's like, no, I do not.
I also contacted Jasmine when she was on the way there.
Yeah.
And I tried to get Jasmine to prevent, like, when you see Bailey, because at the time I didn't know that Jasmine actually didn't have any contact with her. And I sent her a message through Twitter and I said, please let me know my child's alive, because she turned off her phone. Mm-hmm. So there was about 14 hours where I didn't know if she was alive or not, because she was driving and she hadn't slept in 3 days.
Right.
And when she turned off her phone, I couldn't keep track of her. So I contacted Jasmine and I said, when my child gets there, please let me know. And she sent me a very vulgar message and was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I had a conversation with her after Jasmine contacted me. And I said, Jasmine says she's never met you, said she's never talked to you. She said, that's her way of keeping me safe because she loves me so much.
Mm-hmm. She thinks she gets signs from Jasmine.
Correct.
Who trying to get married? It's getting cold out here. She will take something, whether Jasmine sent it or she sends it, and she will personalize that and think that's something about her. We put together a list of signs that she takes as Jasmine being active in her life. Like on the tape piece, she said that water was moving in her dressing room here, and that was Jasmine doing that. Emojis, longhorn and 2 fingers. She says that's a special message to her. Tweets responding to thoughts. Walls, curtain, close, and shovel move. And she says that's Jasmine communicating to her. She had Jasmine tea. So that's from her. Lights in the car pop. A turtle shirt, turtle tattoo on Jasmine. Denzel Washington, homie hopping, lyrics to songs. I mean, she'll find anything and find a way to say that's her communicating.
Correct. She believes that Jasmine got a tattoo for her.
Yeah. And of course, a rational question would be if she's that connected to her, why doesn't she just talk to her? Why didn't she answer her tweets?
Correct.
And the irrational side of her doesn't challenge that, and her throwaway answer is, well, she's famous, which she isn't. And so she has to hide the relationship, which she doesn't. And you can tweet back and forth privately, which she doesn't. I mean, there are such simple answers to explain away.
There's very logical answers, but
Yeah.
Bailey doesn't want to hear them.
Yeah, she doesn't want to hear them. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.